Did you know there was a 4,500-year-old Flint mine in Norfolk? You guessed it, it's time for another archaeology day trip. And this time, it was actually on my birthday, because I'm a massive nerd. Welcome to Grimes Graves! And this is actually one of my birthday presents from the previous year, which I did take with me. So, Grimes Graves is a really cool site dating back to the Neolithic, and it is covered in these troughs and mounds which used to be old mine shafts. The deepest mine shaft was around 12 meters deep, and they were dug using antlers. And the flint that they extracted was then used to make stone tools. And in just one of these old mine shafts, archaeologists discovered around 100 antler picks. They also found markings on the wall left by polished stone axe heads and impressions of the rope used to hoist the material out of the mines. Upon the closure of a mine, it's possible that the Neolithic people had feasts or celebrations, as some of the pits also contain pottery and charred animal bones. And here I am demonstrating how big they are, because I don't think just panning around does it justice. Oh, and then I got distracted by Flint on the ground. That's just rock, love. But Grimes Graves isn't just a Neolithic site. There's also evidence of Bronze Age occupation, with around 8,000 sherds of pottery being excavated, and an Iron Age cemetery. And in the Anglo-Saxon period, some claimed that this was the resting place of their god Woden, or Grim, which is how Grimes Graves got its name. This pit was enormous and actually quite difficult to get out of. Okay, on to the coolest part. You can go down the mine shaft. So this is one of the excavated mine shafts, and they have all the chambers lit up. It's beautiful, and they have projections on the walls telling you the complete history of the site from before humans got there and throughout the occupation. Now just take a second to look at how far they dug, just with antlers and stone tools. Now this wasn't mining on any kind of industrial scale, and it's probable that there were only 1 to 2 dug each year. And when you think about how many are at the site, which is likely 1,430 of which are still visible from the surface today, that tells you just how long this site was being used for. To put things a little bit into perspective, the Neolithic is the same time period during which Stonehenge was constructed. And I cannot tell you the amount of times I have heard people say how impossible it could have been to construct such a monument. But look at these mines. People have always been innovators. We have always done as much as we can with the materials that we've been afforded. Sometimes you just have to visit a place like this to see what everyday people were achieving in the past. And also it's just really cool, you should go. But this is your reminder not to wear your helmet too tight. Let me know where you want me to go next on Archaeology Day Trip.